Deixa o like e compartilha aí, pessoal. Deixa o like e compartilha aí, pessoal. O negócio que não tá mostrando a espada, velho. Tá aquela espada ali que não era pra estar aquela ali, mano. Tem tanta espada bonita. Não tá mostrando o formato das espadas, velho. Tem que zerar o jogo, né? Ver se desbuga, né? Caralho, velho.
It's still here. After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy.
Então, deixa o LED dele só uma vez. O negócio dos LED aqui no teste. Escapa. Ah, controle. Cai no chão, não, rapariga.
Mercury's right through those trees.
Ai, foi mal aí, pessoal. Tô xingando aqui, mas. Tem jeito não, mano. Tem barulho de trás. Ficou no USB lá atrás. É só azul. Aqui o outro lá ficar mudando de cor, né? Ó. 3 coxas. Eu já fui pra outra parte. Caralho. Olha pra onde que eu vim.
Race you there?
Mapa
I bet
novo,
I could still beat
tiozinho.
you.
Vamos explorar isso aqui. Tô muito perto da tela, pera aí, ficar mais afastado aqui. A tela da TV é grande.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Quando ele era novo.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, Shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy?
A espada.
This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal, for never giving up, for never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either. That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going.
Que lugar é esse que está agora?
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home. Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Ah, cadê ver essa espada, meu irmão? O negócio tá bugado. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Needs oil. Afterward. And here. It's a miracle there was any left at all. This should be enough.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? Best of luck out there, Sid.
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed.
Acho essa espada bonita, mas eu queria ver a outra.
Try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigo. I'll take that. Besides, who else is...
Who indeed?
Greetings, Lord Marquis. His Grace, at first, it was my lord.
I am.
I do not...
Thank you.
May you return... Have care, my lord.
Still alive, are you? Going purse weighing you down? cannot find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be?
Não, vou ter 5,32.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Vai faltar aqui oricalco. Oricalco pra fazer o...
Anything else?
I'm nervous.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate.
At yours,
Please, just
Oh, the
to become a
I am.
Who would that be?
Gav, no magic, no support, just one man and his nose. It taught me what one man can do, and I've been training ever since. So that what?
You clearly have...
So,
Yeah. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record and bring it here.
and bring it.
No, you'll need to all with
Ember.
No, I won't.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out.
All right. Ember.
Ah, tem que ir lá do outro lado. Tá de sacanagem.
Impress me. Run like the wind.
Have care.
These are clean kills. Perhaps your member really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it. Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me. Nice try. Let darkness fall! Ember, are you... Gone. Of course. Scouts really...
The garrison said they'd take another owner.
I didn't... Where is Ember?
He must have... He was just... He was no...
I knew the...
I believe this.
Don't you...
What? To bring...
Yeah.
Don't sh...
Yes, Sergeant.
This...
should have seen him.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back.
Yes. Truth be told, but from what I...
No. Amber lot, but he...
In the
The best.
I'll spend my...
Daft as a... Just like someone, and if that just...
Forgive me, Sid.
But that...
There's something about it.
You alright?
Something troubling you.
It's just...
I'm sure she'd like...
back in the north.
So,
The problem...
is there anything I... All right, then. Not just any.
No. There's no thing is.
Only the big day is fun.
That or...
Well, there's no... I think up here...
Can't say I've ever seen a silver chocobo myself, but I have seen one of them.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not.
Deixa eu
Though you're
compartilhar.
not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago, claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo. Near some gutted hovel, not far from Eastpool. Most...
We'll see.
Good to see you. When I was at... I crap. I swore... But the wind dropped. Like being back. Half of me wish... It ain't exact... And that's... Give the others my regards.
Are the bearers taking well to their new homes, you know? I sometimes wonder how they'll manage without me to cook and clean for them.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. Don't look so surprised.
The Guardians of the Flame were true friends to... the rest. Fought our enemies.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh,
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell this.
But...
Was this...
Oh.
Whoever's idea it was to take those berries.
Look, Daddy. Shining so brightly.
We've got a few rooms going spare now. You want a bed for the night?
Aqui, ó, que tá. Ô, tá bugado. Que lindo.
Are the bearers taking well to their new homes, you know? I sometimes
Can't say it wasn't a relief to see the better part of the Guardians finally taking their leave. We barely had room to breathe, what with them and us and all the others.
You look like you could do with a drink. You come back and visit, all right?
Que coisa chata, velho.
We've got a few rooms going spare now. You want a bed for the night?
Oh, this sky can fuck right off.
The feller who claimed he was attacked didn't linger here long. Said he was gonna go back.
Wonderful creatures chocobos are. They're fast, strong.
The Guardians of the Flame were true friends to the rest.
Ah, Lord
Tá,
Rusty.
tá aqui, ó.
How do? That all, is it?
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes.
Esse mais um. Faz tempo que
How
carrega
do,
na área.
traveler? You've the look of a man.
I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
No, word.
A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here.
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to rack and ruin?
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh,
The people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even if
Look, Daddy. Shining so brightly.
Whoever's idea it was to take those bearers away to these...
Que cortezinha chata. Recarregar a área de novo. Agora é lá do outro lado. Então bora lá então.
Can hardly make out a blooming thing. Oh, for a son. Good girl. Faster! Tracks. Live my purpose for a change. More tracks. And these look fresh. The Chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is. I don't hear anything. Well, I'll be damned.
Só escutou piada.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
O que eu faço?
was no trouble.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Crystals crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, and
I didn't
like the fact, and that book.
But it actually one of.
So all those.
Don't speak to.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to.
Oh, will I? I should go and see it.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself.
Me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is...
Go on, please.
Tá porra! Tô nervoso, vai pescar.
It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when it burns on the way. I mean, I hope you like...
I will.
Clive. Fancy a swift?
I could be... Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. troubles came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many. I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. Clive?
what is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Ah, depois vou lá ver isso. Fazer as outras. Tem trem demais pra fazer aqui pra zerar. Tem uma, duas, três, quatro. Só que aqui tem duas missões. Ali tem mais uma, ela tem outra. Vou nessa aqui. Essa aqui tem quantos? Aqui tem três, meu pai. Rapaz, essa aqui tá doida.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
None of the storm. Planned it this time, thanks.
Here to help me pack? Thanks.
You're really going to go through with this then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with.
If it's within my power to help you, I will. It's the children. And if I leave, I can think of only one. Of course. Thank you, Clive.
Lubor!
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy. A damn big one. The League of Outlaws...
What?
Every last one of the bastards has...
Bandits are one thing. We need to evacuate. Ferda, gather them. The Akashic may strike it. Well?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, the children stay. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation. Understood. I'll do what I can to... To me. Coming. You need to evacuate.
Know your place, bearer. Why do they always have to make such a...
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord,
but why would he lie?
Some twist if he had agreed. What?
Lord...
If they're...
Now...
You're making...
Come, Clive.
Cacete, medição, hein?
If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
You're right. Let's speak to Lord Ferda.
I think we'd better shut up.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Lord Ferda.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend and Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quick.
Tô quase, hein, mano, na pratina, hein? Tá quase pratinando já. Esse quest secundário é muito chato. Fica fazendo essa porra.
The Akashic are coming! They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted! We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go, bearer! Yeah.
Yes!
Go on then.
O cara tá tentando ajudar vocês estão fazendo isso pro coitado.
Wait. Someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist!
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
Compartilha a live aí, mano. Se você puder.
So tell us,
Ai,
how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of
tem
yours?
calor disso, eu jogando videogame. Pelo amor de Deus.
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine.
Ah, tá quase zerando o jogo já, mano. Falta 5% pra zerar o jogo, mano. Não vou platinar antes.
Gather round if you don't want to die.
É, deu certo, parceiro.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. They are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchants not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
Huh?
Looks like everyone's ready.
Tem uma munição aqui embaixo, uma munição em cima, outra ali, outra. Eita, onde que eu tenho que ir? Essa aqui mesmo.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
There it is. The flood.
But what's waiting for us inside?
Caralho, mano, os malucos levam 40. Deixa eu ver se eles é forte. Eles não atacam pra fazer o especial da arma. Aí eles é fraco, eles não querem nem atacar, ó. Então toma. Eles não querem nem atacar eu, velho. Queria dar o especial dela. Mas tem um boss aqui, ó.
Can't leave a single one alive.
You're finished.
Ah, não que eu fiz especial, o cara usou escudo. Sai do escudo, cara. Meu Deus, cara, que é chato, velho. Sai desse escudo aí, porra. Aí, ó, toma especial. Ai! Morreu, bichão. Tem um vivo ainda? Olha como que roubado tá, velho. Pô, tá de sacanagem, velho. Ah, o do escudo, lixo. Você tá fugindo, velho. Toma seu escudo aí.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
Depois eu vou fazer os vídeos só dos boss, mano. Tô com o vídeo dos boss gravado aqui. Vou fazer o vídeo só deles, mano, separado. Todos os boss que eu matei no jogo.
Lubo, Clive has returned.
É, cheguei.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Homem-Aranha tá chegando aí, dia 20.
Friends,
tá louco, eu tô doido pra jogar aquele Homem-Aranha.
The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the
Lord
arrival
of
of any
Spale
more,
também, quero jogar.
Victory is
Tem
ours.
jogo, hein, pra jogar esse ano, hein?
We bloody did it.
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be... They will not be judged by what...
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions.
Mas se o Final Fantasy não levar o jogo do ano, eu vou ficar muito triste, velho. Porque esse jogo ficou muito foda, velho.
To work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted.
Acho que não vai ficar com a do Homem-Aranha, velho. Pelo Homem-Aranha vai detonar o Final Fantasy.
Well, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat? How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago I had... And now, I find myself her leader.
Nossa, meu líder é o caralho, filho. Tá doido. Olha só. O cara querendo mandar em mim ali, velho.
About the children.
Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws.
Não dá pra parar de ler, velho. As legendas é muito rápido, velho. O Brasil é foda, nem penso fazer um jogo top desse traduzido, velho.
Do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Eu peguei mais uma conquista, hein? Aqui tá feito. Tem uma ali em cima, uma aqui e outra aqui. Eu vou nesse aqui, velho. Bicho chato tá aqui, velho. Eles guardam lá embaixo, lá dá muito XP, velho. Vou lá matar eles.
Don't do nothing stupid.
Deu tanto assim não. Tô cansado de coletar esses itens que não dá nada. Pô, que a tartaruga lá é um mini boss. Eu vou ter que matar.
Here we are again. Carava, if you were a tortoise, Torgo, where would you hide?
Eu vou ter que matar ela?
It looks like we found it.
Bicho chato. Ô, louco. Ah, não deixa fazer o especial, mano. O especial dessa espada é muito lento. Vou pegar uma.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Vou pegar com cara, velho. Certeza. Tem mais duas lá e aqui, ó. Pô, ali tem duas ao mesmo tempo. Caraca. Eu vou no amarelinho ver o que acontece. É o verde. Tá lá, todos os dois. Eu acho que tá por cima. Um tá embaixo. Tá os dois embaixo. Foda, viu?
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father?
Yes, I have it here.
É, legal. Não é fácil pra ti nesse jogo não, viu?
Do us the honor, my lord.
90 horas de jogo já, acumulado. Oxi. Ah, eu vou ler isso não. Depois vocês dão pausa no vídeo aí e lê, mano.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
It is true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains. And she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it, at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Não, tô nessa cena ainda, velho.
Lord Marquis?
What is it?
One, he sent a...
Was he?
No, an 8 by gain.
And so...
Yeah.
But
if you go...
News has reached us of the Black Bolt.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
My lord. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady.
Perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little. You are grown, and while I know that nothing...
Thank you. What? Of course, my lady.
Oh, it is, we do it.
A certain...
You are, in fact, were you...
What say you? What else?
Saber ficar falando isso nada. Estamos aqui. Tá, então tô indo pra cá, né?
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Eyes peeled, Joshua. Straight home now.
Nossa, que bonitinho.
There it is.
The House Rossfield.
Caralho, bicho, foda essa pirota agora, hein?
Get him! Over here! Go, Tor! To me, boy! Nice try. Get him! Torgal. I needed that. Blizzard! Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Godotha will know.
Fetch!
Ah, porra!
Are you buying or selling?
Ô, louco, 50 mil, velho, essa senhora, né?
A fine choice. Of course. Take care.
Oh, thank the Griffin.
And the heart.
Yes, this radiant luster like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Godotha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith. The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable...
It's a message. For enemies who...
Indeed. But it was a promise.
Thank you, lady, for remaining...
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the... Even if the armbands were incomplete. So... How he...
Because I was the keeper of the deep love. In the days before, I tried to warn you. When word of the...
thank the Founding.
Yet my duty, and so I am for...
Lady got it.
As do I.
Thank you for coming.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for...
It is. And we thank you for the part you play.
Let him see.
I suppose it... What do you say?
I think we should. I was hoping.
Your father, since the day I prithee, and I do not...
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive.
Nossa senhora, voltou pra cá de novo. Aqui tem um mancado. Onde que ela está? Tem um aqui. Acabando. Aí tem essas aqui. Bora pra lá. Descobri como que troca a aparência das espadas. Nossa, eu tô quase no final do jogo agora que eu descobri isso. Nossa, meu, muita burrice, velho. Meu Deus. Dá pra você um trem desse? Katana. Nossa, mano, ela é muito top, hein? Ah, deixa eu testar a katana aqui, peraí. Só defendendo nela, né? Fica catando como que fica. Não fica não? Ah, tem que ter equipado. Não, coloca aí. Coloca aí. Ah, sim, virou um samurai. Espada do começo do jogo. Ó, eu tava usando era essa aqui, ó. Esse aqui também é bonito. Ah, esse aqui é Ragnarok. É, não tem ela não, velho. Só tem Ragnarok. A fodona não tem. Ragnarok. Só tem o formato da Ragnarok. Aqui sem graça. eu ver se uma dessas espada aqui vão ter, peraí. É o mesmo formato da Ragnarok. Pegar com este aqui. Esse foto trem demais, velho. Pra platinar. É muita conquista, mano. Tá louco.
Good morrow to you, my friend. Having never... I make no... Ah, yeah. Indeed. Then go. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. What subject shall we consider today?
Aqui também já completou então. Faltava só um. Aqui completei tudo, hein? Tá faltando um. Faltando um aqui, ui. É o cão, toga. Togue. Tá faltando outro. Olha, quem tá faltando pra olhar aqui? Mulher. Aí, completou. Deixa aqui, falta muito, hein? Nossa, falta trem demais aqui ainda. Aqui falta... Ixi, falta trem. Falta pouco.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Não, vamos tudo aqui. Lá em cima.
There's something about it.
sei se é em cima ou se é embaixo. É embaixo.
Mid.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me, this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight.
wait. The children.
Tchau, sábado eu te passo
When
dinheiro.
they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear.
Eu sei.
Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would they... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Ah, mas oh, que gestão de saco, mano. Essas quests secundárias é muito chata, velho.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project?
Subir agora, tem que subir. É, sobe e desce, sobe e desce. Não é não, é lá embaixo. É foda, velho. É os moleques tentados. Olha assim. Tudo bem?
Sid! Is Mid still...
She wasn't hiding. She's...
And is it... Do you think she'll...
a brass key.
Oh, the one you
We saved it, just in case.
Since your lesson, all the...
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear?
That's all for now.
Tô com essa mulher aqui.
When you return, would you
Ah, eu
mind
vou ter que
teaching the
descer.
children another lesson?
Ah, mas que meu Deus, velho.
Well, did they have it?
They did.
Will it work?
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the well, you
Aí,
just wait and see.
Ai, 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 velho. Os caras pegou a haste do Resident lá e arrumou aqui, mano, Resident 4. Os caras é foda.
That should do it.
Oh, esse trem fica caindo toda hora no chão, velho. Não dá pra você ficar em pé, não, filho.
Here goes nothing.
Ele é mais pesado que o outro, pelo jeito.
Titan's tits.
Tá cuspindo um porra no navio.
Wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly.
Para voar.
Wouldn't be much of an airship if it
Olha.
didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase.
Eu não lembro qual que era
Especially in
esse
a
meio
world
dessa
like
conta
this.
aqui, ó. Quanto que era de quê, hein? Ah, da conta do Ames, claro.
Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
All that hard work.
All that hard work will not
Ô,
be
Ashley,
used for
você
Jimmy,
fala, hein, filha?
but it ain't like it'll be gone.
Nota fiscal.
Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to
Não
work
posso
it
ir,
out.
não. Deixa guardado aqui. Precisa tá aqui. Vai voar o
I
troço
can
ou não
picture
vai,
it
Alice?
now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gunless expression on his mug.
Mil e tanto, só aqui.
Like that one?
Só eu.
Yeah.
Imagina, quantas pessoas aqui.
Right.
Peraí, deixa eu meu pé refrescar.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of it, it won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat. My dad'll put it in the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? And I reckon I've got...
I'm sure you do.
Olho no céu. Ó, ganhamos um barquinho, ó. Eu vou lá esse barco agora. Eu vou lá, eu tô aqui mesmo.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project?
Que ele anda muito devagar aqui dentro. A gente ia ter como pintar as espadas desse jogo, né? Faltou isso. Que foda, hein? Falta 1, 3, 6, 7 conquistas. Falta 7 conquistas só. Comprar mais aqui.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Boca, velho. Vende arma aí. Tem essa. Comprada. Comprada. As top é feita, mano. Tudo comprado. Não, tá comprado não. Esse aqui tá. Professor, essa não tá comprada, que 4.000, 3.000. Essa aqui aqui tá comprada. Essa aqui não tá não. Ela é bonita, hein? Feia. Essa aqui é grandona. Vou comprar aquela de 2.000, olha. Bonita essa aqui, ó, pelo jeito.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Não, não. Ou 3.000, velho.
It'd better all be here.
Não. Bom, pra que não vai fazer falta
Rubbing
nem...
me blind, you know.
Que tá a espada lá. Ô, louco. Nossa, isso que é foda, hein? Nossa, que bonito, hein? Ela é tipo uma katana. Vou falar outra lá. As espadas mais foda é bonita, é feita assim também, né? Do Ragnarok. Fodona mesmo. Tá, tem uma missão aqui. Tem umas duas aqui. E tem essas 3. Eu vou fazer essa aqui para se livrar disso aqui. E aí, pessoal, vou parar a live aqui, mais tarde eu continuo, beleza? Continuo daqui, tá? Vou até salvar aqui. Que eu vou já continuar daqui, que eu vou desligar o bocado, mano. Tá fazendo muito calor aqui, velho. Tô aguentando não. Tá louco. E amanhã mais tarde eu continuo daqui. Beleza?